Hey, good morning, everybody. I think it's still morning. It's way later than what I'm normally on here, but just had some things I needed to get taken care of today and needed to start early. And so I'm coming on doing my devotion just a little bit later. But I'm looking a little rough today. I realize I'm not all prettied up, but had to get my yard taken care of today. Had to get some things situated at the house, and so just now having a moment to sit down. And I was listening to some things, had my headphones on while I was mowing my yard and just doing some catch up things around the house. And I was listening to some old music, stuff I grew up on. And I was listening to a song that I haven't heard in a long time. But the title of the song was Through It All. Through It All. I've learned to trust in Jesus. I've learned to trust in God. If I never had a problem, I wouldn't know that He could solve it. If I never had disappointment, I wouldn't know the joy that He could bring. But through it all, I've learned that I can depend upon His Word. And I was just thinking about that song, and man, I was kind of getting into it. It was a little bit of a lively version of it that I was listening to. And I was getting into that song as I was doing my yard work, and I really felt the emotion of the song, and I felt the Holy Spirit. You can feel the Holy Spirit when you're mowing your yard, but I felt the Holy Spirit just confirming to me that that's a true word. That through it all, I can depend upon Him. And when I got done with the yard, I got a text message from Rosanna informing me about another loss, another death in our circle. Someone that we've been friends with for many, many, many years. A lady, her husband was in my wedding 35 years ago, and they've been friends and part of our family for a long time. And found out she unexpectedly passed away this morning. And I came inside after I got that news, and I just asked the question that I preached a few Sundays ago. How long, Lord? How much? How long? And how much? Because it seems like we're in a season of just incredible loss. And it seems like every day there's a new story or a new message, a new piece of information of somebody else that we're connected to. And I don't know that I've ever witnessed that in all my years. I don't know that I've witnessed the volume that we're personally experiencing right now. And I'm not putting this out for sympathy today. I'm putting this out to remind us that through it all, I can depend upon Jesus. Through it all, I can trust in His Word. Through it all, I know that He takes good care of me. And here's the thing I think that has just settled into my heart and spirit over the last few weeks and months. And this is what I know for sure. This is what I feel like God is whispering to me. This is why I have to keep heralding hope, and I have to keep declaring His goodness. Because people are living without hope, and I don't know how people face the mounting pressure that we all sense and feel if they don't have faith in Jesus Christ. I'm not talking about having faith just to have faith, because faith that's not connected to anything is useless and meaningless. And I don't have faith in my faith. I have faith in one, and His name is Jesus. And because I have faith in Jesus, man, listen, David said this: if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, we would have been overwhelmed. We would have been overcome. We wouldn't know where to turn. We wouldn't know where to throw our sorrows and throw our troubles and cast our anchor. But because I have him, I have an anchor sure and steadfast. Man, and I'm thankful today. I'm so thankful for the anchor who is Jesus Christ in my life. I want to tell you something today. Those of you that watch these, those of you that share them, man, if you watch these and you do not know the peace that comes with living your life in response to the goodness of God, I want to encourage you today. Make Jesus the Lord of your life. Trust him with your life. Trust him with your past, your present, and your future. Trust him. You can trust him. Through it all, I've learned that I can depend upon his word. I've been a lot of places, seen a lot of faces. That's what the song says. But I've never known one that I could depend on like I can depend on Jesus. So I want to encourage you today. Come on. If you don't know him, get to know him. If you don't have the peace, then there's a way to have peace. And his name is Jesus. He said, my peace I give you. My peace I leave with you. He didn't leave us in this chaotic world without peace. In fact, he left us his peace. And guess what? His peace is so powerful that he was able to sleep at the bottom of a ship while it was in the middle of a storm. He said, that's the kind of peace I want to give to you. So I know my thoughts may be scattered and I may be rambling today, but I just wanted to come on and encourage you that through it all, no matter what you're facing today, I can tell you this because I've tried it. I've learned that I can depend on Jesus. And I want you to be able to depend on him too. Listen, tomorrow's Saturday. We won't have a devotion. Tomorrow I'm participating in a funeral tomorrow. We're gonna tell another friend, see you later tomorrow. But here's what I know for sure, that on Sunday, the Lord willing, as long as there's breath in my body, I'm going to be in the house of the Lord, 2223 West Morton Street, the Refuge. I'm going to be there, the good Lord willing. And I'm going to be lifting my voice, and I'm going to be giving him praise. Because through it all, I've learned I can depend on him. I want you to be there with me too. Come on. We can come together, and together, we can create an atmosphere that is dynamic and supercharged with faith, where people's lives can be radically changed by the power and the presence of God. Man, I love you today. Praying that you have a great weekend. I know it's a holiday weekend. If some of you are traveling, have plans with your family, enjoy that time. But if you're here in town, be with us. Don't use it as an excuse to lay out. Be with us on Sunday. Come on. Let's have a great time. Through it all, I can depend on Jesus. The Lord bless you today. I love you.